Today is more than just another day. It's a day where we choose not just how to survive, but how to live. As we walk this earth for our brief passage through time. Hi YouTube fam. All night my camper was swaying. They're announcing a really big storm with 50 miles per hour winds. Alright, I'm on my way to go look at a lithium mine. I believe one of the few, if not the only, lithium mine in the United States. And I figured since I'm so close to it, let's check it out, but it has been very, very windy. So I'm not sure I'm going to see much because there's just like this huge haze over it. The lithium mine is actually this area right here. Alright, I am just entering Silver Peak town. I can't help but think, like my realtor mind, it's like the environmental concerns in this town are real. Just saying. I'm on Mohawk Drive and Arginite, I think it is, and here in Silver Peak town, and this is literally the last thing I was expecting to see. I mean, the town itself, no offense, but it's pretty sketch. But seeing these poor animals, and the thing is, like, I can't, it's hard for me to read the full situation because I just don't know. I don't know how long they've been there. They have food. I could see the barrels of food, but I just don't know. It's hard to read the situation, but I understand horses somewhat. And the horse, even if I call him, he doesn't budge, and his head is just really, really low. It could be because it's windy, you know, it could be because it's slightly raining, I don't know, but I've literally called him several times and he just doesn't budge, and so that's not a good sign. And then what the hell are... This is weird. So I'm heading out of this town. Right. From here on out is what they qualify as the mine. Lithium is pulled from underground saltwater deposits. Miners pump the brine to the surface and let the water evaporate, leaving behind lithium-rich minerals. The process is slow, water-intensive, and can disrupt delicate desert ecosystems. It's a massive operation, and rumor has it they're going to be trying to open several more of these out here. This is wild. I'm going to take a moment and share with you some of the herds I've spotted out here so far, and seeing my first herd was truly incredible. I had seen a lot of horses up until now, but when I saw my first herd of donkeys, I was amazed. It's a beautiful sunny morning, and a herd of donkeys has gathered on the water's edge. Birds join them in song, filling the air with a quiet harmony of nature. After quenching their thirst, the donkeys move on. A herd of horses step in, but they chose the frozen side of the pond. With a few powerful stomps, they break through the ice, creating a path to drink. But not everyone is welcomed. A mother and her young baby arrive late and find themselves tangled with the horse herd. The horses don't seem willing to share, at least not at the same time. The donkeys stay close, hesitant yet united, before deciding to move on in search of another water source. Meanwhile, a young horse learns a lesson on its own. Ice water is unpredictable. One wrong step, and it slips. Another group of donkeys arrive, but unlike the horses, they approach the frozen pond differently, with caution and strategy. Oh, now, give me a little bit of space. And then a sudden close call. Oh no, watch out. Whoosh. That was close. What's funny is that the majority of the donkeys in this area are what we call smuggler donkeys. And smuggler donkeys played a very interesting role in our history. Small, sturdy, and completely black, including their muzzles, these donkeys were the perfect partners for smuggling. Moving silently through the night, they carried contraband across the deserts, unseen in the shadows. During Prohibition, Nevada's vast landscapes became a highway for bootleggers. In mining towns like Goldfield and Tonopah, alcohol was more than a luxury. It was almost survival, and these donkeys made sure it kept flowing. Now their descendants roam wild, not as smugglers, but as survivors, wild and resilient. They carry the echoes of a past where survival often meant moving through the shadows. We're gonna eat. I always have a light dinner because I usually try to eat a good breakfast and then a heavier lunch and then a light dinner. So I have some yogurt, and then I have some delicious bread I made before I left, just a boiled egg, some cheese, some salmon, and I love olives. So just a little bit of olives. Boop. And I have some peanut butter I'm going to put in my yogurt. I already saw a couple of donkeys outside of my window this morning. I could hear the donkeys, and I think it's just a matter of time before I actually start to see them. So I'm gonna get rocking and rolling here. This is incredible. I'm literally having coffee, watching wild herds of donkeys. The morning herds came and drank their water, and I think I'm gonna hit the road. What does it really mean to survive? For some, survival is a daily fight. For others, it's about holding on to comfort. Between the old mines and the new, I see the contrast, not just of industry, but of how we define survival. For donkeys, survival is instinctual. They don't question their place. They move with the land. They don't control it. They exist within it. We reshape the land, allocate resources, and fight to make life easier. But survival isn't the same as thriving. A lone donkey can survive, but a herd thrives together. Maybe the real question isn't just how we survive, but how we choose to coexist in a way we can all thrive.